When you are planning to study abroad and you are applying to schools, especially schools in the United States, in UK and in Canada, you may find that you have to pay application fees to apply to so many of those schools. And one of the ways to get admission in any of those schools is to apply to so many schools so that you increase your chances of getting admission. But then when you have to pay application fees for each of the schools you apply, you find out that you may not apply to so many schools, and that is a very big challenge for international students when they are looking to study abroad. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can increase your chances of getting admission abroad without paying application fees. So this is going to save you a lot of money, and it will also help you to get relaxed when you are applying to so many schools. Okay, so make sure you watch this video to the very end, because I believe you'll find this very helpful. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Linda Eze. I am a registered nurse, and on this channel I share information on how you can work, study and thrive abroad. So if this is the kind of content you like, make sure you join the family by subscribing, and let me know in the comment section that you join so that I welcome you properly. So without further ado, let's get it. So I've divided this video into two parts. The first part, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can get into any school at all abroad, whether for master's degree, undergraduate degree, saving your money without paying anything for application fees. And then the second part of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you schools do not charge any application fees. I'm going to give you those examples in the second part of this video, so make sure you watch this video to the very end. So the number one is to join the open fairs or open admission fairs about schools. So sometimes many schools in the United States, I believe many schools in the UK and Canada as well, they do this. So they usually have open days where they invite people to come and ask questions about their various courses, and the way their school is like an information day. So that day they try to tell you about their school, why studying in their school is very good, the tuition, the opportunities, the scholarship and what they offer, and then they invite students to apply. During these open days, as an incentive to make people to attend these programs, they offer application waiver. So when you attend these open fairs or open days or whatever they decide to call it, then if you apply maybe within a specific window, maybe they'll give 7 days from that day or something like that, then you don't have to pay application fees. They waive application fees. So this is really interesting. So if you are planning to study in the United States and you want to save yourself some money, you don't want to pay the application fees, then you want to follow those schools that are offering your specific course and check when they have open days, and then you have to set you put it in your schedule, maybe use Google Calendar or anything that helps you to remember that you have to attend these days, so that you'll be able to. Maybe you can also ask them, even if they don't say okay, anybody that applies within this time, you can use that opportunity to ask them if they are willing to waive application fees and that you're interested in studying and all of that. Remember that this is actually will help you to not just to get into the school that you love. I've seen a lot of popular schools that they waive application fees for. So this is something that I wish I had known when I was applying for schools when I was still in Nigeria. So make sure you use these open days. They are very The second one you may have noticed if you have been trying to get admission abroad is that some schools, even though they have application fees, they have application fee waiver days. So for example, some schools will say okay, between January 1 and February the 2nd or 5th, we are offering application fees waiver. So if you apply within that window of if you apply during that time, then you don't have to pay application fees. So what I recommend is that if you're planning to study in the United States or you're planning to study in the UK or Canada, and some of the schools that you want to study in, they have application fees, what you can do is to check and see if they have application fee waiver in the past, and whether they usually provide this application waiver period in that school, and then you follow them and see if they have those available. Again, what will help you in this is that maybe you have in your mind that you want to study abroad, but you don't know the schools yet. So now what you can do is get a pen and a paper and start doing your research. Find out the schools that offer your course, find out the requirement, find out if they have application fees. Then you are now on the path to find whether they usually have application fee waiver period, and then you follow them and see that you apply during that time. Maybe some schools, they may have closed the application fee period at this time, but then you want to see that you meet up with their application period the next year. And then if they have the application fee waiver during that time as well, you make sure that you apply during that one. And my favorite one, I used it for the particular course that I'm doing right now, is requesting from the particular school. So one thing that a lot of international students shy away from is maybe asking questions during the application phase. They just look at the requirements and they apply and they wait for response. So, but what I have learned over the years, and what so many people that talk about this studying abroad and have had the experience studying abroad, is that, you know, getting to know the course and the department that you are going to be studying in, and also interacting with them could be, even if they have application fee waiver already and you applied, you also want to contact the department directly if you have questions about the application. If you need you know, there are things that are confusing you in some way, usually they appreciate students that come closer to them, that want to find out more. It shows that you really want to study in that school, and they will offer every help that they have. So in my own case, I had to contact them to find out the kind of scholarship that they have, the kind of assistance that they have, whether they have discounts for international students and all of that. And I was able to get all of that. I'm going to go into details how I did that in another video, but for this video, what you need to know is that contacting them maybe before you apply, to say, I see that you have application fees for this course. I really want to see if I can apply and see if I can get into this course, but I don't have the application fees at this time. And you explain your situation. Some schools may not agree, but so many schools may be willing to waive the application fees for you and say, okay, come on, get into this. They might give you a code, or they will consider you when you apply, or find a way of helping you. So don't shy away. Don't think, oh, because I am from Ghana, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Kenya, they are not going to listen to me. They are still human beings that are behind that office and receiving those applications. So we want to write a good email, make sure it is correct, make sure you don't have typographical error like that sound very academic, and you are requesting for application fee waiver. This really works. It doesn't matter the kind of school, but it does work. Some of them will not respond, but some of them would want to see your application. Number 5, and a very important one, is to also make a list of schools that never ever accept application fees. There are a number of schools. Why I decided to make this video, because someone that is trying to apply to universities and kept saying, oh, they accept application fees, or I have to write SAT and all of that. And when I said there are so many schools that you can actually apply to in Canada, and of course in the UK, many schools don't accept application fees, and then in the US as well, because sometimes those popular ones that, you know, maybe they have application fees, there are a lot of schools in the United States that don't accept application fees in the first place. So what you can do is to make a list of those schools and find out if they have your course of study or the course that you are interested in, and then you apply to those schools without worrying about contacting them about application fees and all of that. Even though the third point on this video is very important for so many other things, like getting a scholarship if it is for masters or PhD, getting assistantship positions and all of that. So make sure you make use of this, and I believe that if you do, you are going to be happy with the kind of offer that you will get, whether getting admission, getting a scholarship, getting a job, and any other assistance, maybe when you are applying and you need help with anything. Okay, so use these tactics, and let's get on to the second part of this. Now, this second part is to share with you examples of universities that offer application fee waiver. So number one on my list is Brandeis University. This Brandeis University is a typical example of what I've already explained in this video. So for you to actually get application fees waived in this school, you have to request for it. If you just go onto their website and go to apply, it will take you to the common application, and there you will be asked to pay application fees. But if you dig deeper and find out if they can actually waive your tuition fee, then you have to find this out. So I'm going to also share how you can search for this by yourself, so that even if you are interested in a different school, how you can find out if they are able to waive your application fee. I've already explained, but I'll also show you how I find out as well on my own without requesting. So this one, if you dig deeper, you find this particular page where they say that Brandeis is dedicated to make applying to college accessible for all students. So if the common application fee presents a financial barrier, the fee will be waived. So please follow the steps below to request a fee waiver. So on the common application, under profile, select common app fee waiver. So if you select yes to the prompt, our member colleges want to make sure that the application fee do not pose a barrier for any student who wishes to apply for admission. Do you feel that and all that? So you now follow these steps if you want your application fee to be waived. And it's actually easy if you're applying from developing countries. It's easy to let them understand what the application fee can actually do when you apply for all these things. So make sure you also go to this school, find out if they have the course that you want to study, and then apply. Okay, so the next is another example, but this one they said on their website that they do not accept application fees. So this is Michigan Tech University. So if you go onto their website, it said for applying to graduate school is free. That means no application fees, okay, and it's fast. They also said no official transcripts. That means if you have your student copy, you can submit, and said no test course to start. So you can actually start all of this, free. So please save your money. It's affordable to apply, and then when you get the accommodation, apply, and then when you get the admission, then you start talking about the next steps. Okay, and they have amazing courses. I believe that many people will be able to find their course of study in this school. So go ahead. Later I may be able to dig deep into this school. So if you want to apply to this Michigan Tech and you want a very good review of the school, going through how you can apply and all the tips, let me know in the comment section, okay, if you are interested, and then I will make another video explaining the school and exploring the school together with you. Okay, so the next one is another one that's also mentioned on their website. It's called West Carolina University. For their graduate school, they said application fees waived. So this is not just for only graduate school, even for bachelor's degree they also waive application fees. It's either they mention, just like this one, that they are waiving application fees, or you have to request for it, or they will say, oh, we don't have that, and then you move on to another school. Okay, so yeah, so here you can see application with waive for all entry terms through summer 2024. So this is actually a very good time to apply to this school. They also have frequently asked questions for international students. Go ahead. They also have virtual open house, okay, that you can register to, just like as I have mentioned. So in the open house, you can ask all the questions. If you want to apply for bachelor's degree and they don't have application fee waiver, this is an opportunity for you to also join them and ask all your questions. Again, as I want to mention, is following them on all their social media platforms. If you see the person that actually posts there, you can send a private message, ask them questions. These schools, some of them are for profit, and they definitely want students, and international students they are actually a source of revenue to all these developing countries when it comes to studying. So don't be shy to ask questions. Okay, so that's the Western Carolina University. Save your money, and also increase your chances to get accommodation, to get admission. I keep saying accommodation. So the next one is Penn State University. So this Penn State University is another good example of what I have explained in this video. So if you go on here, you will not be able to see it like when you visit the website, but when you search further, maybe I'll also show you. Remember, I'll show you at the end of this video how you can also search for this. Okay, so application fee waiver, you see Penn State Honors, College Board and ACT fee waiver and request from school counselors. So the idea for this one is that since they accept application fees, what you can do is to send an email to, this is resources, actually resources for school counselors. So what you can do is send an email to the school counselor, say tell the school counselor how you are interested in a particular course, and the application fee is a barrier because you don't know whether you're going to get admission. Is there anything they can do for you? Can they accept your application and see if you are qualified for their school? You know, make your case. So this one as well, so you send this an email. All other fee waiver requests, you send it to admissions this PennStateUniversity.edu. Okay, so here you now request for a fee waiver to be applied to your application. And this works, right? This works because I'm studying here and I know what worked because I spoke to the person, the admission person, and then I requested for things, and that was really very helpful. Okay, so the next one is this school is called Ohio University. So this Ohio University as well, they have graduate and undergraduate program, and you may be able to get application fee waiver from this school as well. So if you go to the application fees, so they have the application fees, then under it they say that the graduate college offers a waiver for the application fee for participants of this program. So this is a particular program. If you are part of this program, then you will not have to pay application fees. But then they say they don't have any other fee waiver. Some academics, so what I want to highlight in their own is that they say some academics may offer an application fee waiver on a case-by-case basis. So questions about program-based fee waiver should be directed to the academic program. So what you can do on this one is your particular course, you send an email to your particular department. For example, if it's engineering, you go to the engineering department, go to the chair or the academic counselor in that particular department, and then you request for application fee waiver. They might have it available. Okay, it's the same for if you're looking for scholarship. Sometimes it might be the department that may want you to come, or you are looking for assistantship. Sometimes you will not see it on the website, but if you go directly to that particular maybe nursing department and all of that request, then you may be able, you'll be surprised at what you can get. Okay. Next one is Loyola University. Okay, so the Loyola University as well, I think they are known for their medical schools, so they also have application fee waiver. They have application fees, but it can be waived. So if you go to their frequently asked questions, they have what is the application fee? This, then is there a supplemental fee waiver? So we provided supplemental application fee waiver for those experiencing financial hardship. So please contact our office. So you see, it's something that is recurring. When they don't have it as a school and you request, contact them and request that, see, are they going to be able to review your application and all of that without paying the application fee. They might consider your application, so don't be shy to ask. That's the announcement. So now let me show you how you can actually find this out. So let's go to one of the schools that you don't find this. So this is Brandeis University, for instance. So what I do is, let's say I go to their school, and this is the home page of the school, and then I go to apply, and then in the apply section, maybe application process, I don't see anything, and then start your application, for instance, and then you start all this your application, and then when you want to apply, when you want to submit, they will now tell you, okay, pay the application fees, or maybe you go through all this, or maybe application requirements and all of that, you don't see it anywhere. That may be the common thing you will see in some of the schools. So what you can do is to go to search. It is in all the school websites. Okay, search. go to this search and then you type in application fee waiver. I've already typed it. So application fee is application fee waiver. So when you type that and then you search, so application fee waiver, you see there are so many things that will come up. So you search this one. Sometimes you put application fee waiver 2023, 2024, just to see what comes up, because sometimes these things changes. So sometimes they will say okay that they are going to have application fee waiver for 2023, and in 2024 they will say no more application fee waiver. So you want to make sure you are getting the current information from their website. So here, that is where I now saw the application fee, how they said, like, if you don't if you have financial hardship and then you still want to apply, they don't want it to be a barrier, you should go ahead and apply and follow the steps. So it's the same for all the schools. West Carolina as well. So the same, is just the same for all the schools. So if I need anything, for instance, if I need to find out anything, application fee waiver, this has application fees waived already. So you save your money, apply to this school. But the ones that don't show it immediately, this one showed it immediately, Michigan Tech. This one that doesn't show it immediately, you just search for it. Go on here. This one, Ohio University, did not show it. So see on top of that website, that's where you find the search button. Just go to search button and search. It's the same for so many things. Like if you see my window, you can see on this website, I see all the things that I've searched. Maybe when I was looking for my own school, MSc nursing, when I'm searching for people that want me to find like nursing programs for them in the US, I go to these schools and I find everything I want to find there. The common things that you can search for: application fee waiver, you can search for scholarship for international students, you can search for assistantship positions, you can search for maybe accelerated nursing program to see if they have it. All those things, these are things, that's the easier way. You can go through everything on their website, but if you are focused on your research, you don't want to waste your time, just go ahead, search for these things. And I hope you found this video helpful. Please like this video if you find it helpful, share with someone, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye.